All right, everybody, we have the Heroes Power Hour interview right now, and as you can see above us, we've got the legendary support June from Tempo
Oh,
Storm with us tonight. how
oh man,
how are
legendary.
you?
I
Yeah,
don't know about that.
you're a legend to a lot of people, actually. So I wouldn't sell yourself short, honestly. And obviously, we got Artifice with us tonight. And
Hello.
June, how are you doing? How's everything going post Western Clash right now?
Western Clash. You know, that tournament didn't really go as we expected. We were aiming for a lot higher place than that.
Hmm.
We didn't thought we would lose to another Western team, but fortunately we did. At game five. So we were a little sad. I was a little sad about it, but it didn't hit me too hard. We said, hey, let's when we go back to NA, we just fix whatever the issues we had. Just keep improving and getting ready for HCC and stuff because our main focus right now is BlizzCon. Even when we were at Western, uh, our goal and mindset was focused at BlizzCon. So we've been practicing pretty hard, and I think it's going smoothly for now, at least.
Very
It
good.
is the goal.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
big goal. Well, also, how was your move? You're in California now, right?
Oh
Are you
yeah.
all settled in?
Yeah.
Kind of ish.
Kinda. Like I still need to. Oh yeah. I just noticed that in California apartments they don't have the lights on the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know. So like during nights, my rooms are like super dark. So
Find one of the pendant ones. Hang your own.
yeah,
It's a
maybe.
good thing.
So I need to buy a lamp and bed frame. I didn't buy that yet.
But now, did you move? Did you move for work? Like, did you move to be closer to the team?
Um, so there's like couple dots behind why I decided to move. Like first thing, I really wanted to move to California just because it's California.
I
But
agree.
other big part is that I was living with my parents and I kind of wanted my own space
Hmm.
because like players should take this as a job. So I wanted my own place to really focus on gaming stuff to really re-motivate myself to be more competitive, I think. Because like
Hmm.
back at home, I was a little too relaxed. Like everything I did, I was like, oh, it's like whatever. It's like just playing game.
It's more of
But
a
then,
focus space.
yeah, yeah. So whenever I moved, since I need to pay my own rent, I need to take care of myself. So it's like everything's on me. So I hope this would uh, bring me back my old June of really try hard, motivated. So I that's like my goal. As
Good.
my yeah.
Well, congratulations on your move.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good stuff right there. So when you were when you were growing up, what were some of the favorite games you like to play? What and from that, what kind of led you to transition into competitive gaming?
Uh,
Because
hmm.
I'll be honest, you look about half my age. I'm 36.
Uh,
I'm
well,
old, brother, and you look like fledgling. You're pretty young.
yeah, I'm actually 22. I hear I look young a lot, maybe because I'm Asian. They always look young. So this is a perk that we have, I guess. So yeah, what the competitiveness? I mean, competitive. What was the question? Why I got
Uh,
into competitive?
what games did you play growing up, and
Oh,
from there, what
um,
led you to transition into competitive gaming?
so when I was young, I kind of grew up with StarCraft scene
Hmm.
because I don't know what year StarCraft came out. I think it was like 1997 or something. I'm not
Yeah,
Sounds
sure.
about right.
yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
about right.
around that time. And my dad was kind of into the whole StarCrafting stuff. Like it was just really big in Korea. Like if you look at the commercials, you see pro players doing those instead of like celebrities.
Hmm.
So they are basically kind of like celebrities in Korea. So growing up watching that, And I remember one day I told my parents, "Hey, I want to be like that guy," and my parents like, "Are you crazy?" Because it's kind of funny where the whole esports thing kind of blew up from the Korea, but then the parents, the people there are pretty negative about their like kids playing the game. So I played a lot of like StarCraft, like Diablo, and those stuff. Of course, my parents didn't like it. Um, so yeah, those are the games I played. Kind of went sidetrack, but
No, and that's actually really fast. Did you have a favorite player, pro player growing up? Because I love, personally, Firebat Hero was my favorite guy just for his victory celebrations, like jumping into the water.
oh,
Yeah,
I
see,
remember
you
that.
know who I'm, yeah, that guy
Yeah,
was
yeah,
insane,
yeah.
and I loved watching him.
Yeah, my favorite player for sure was Boxer. I don't know if you know
Yeah,
Slayer Boxer.
yep, Slayer's Boxer. Yeah, I know who that
Yeah,
is.
oh,
And
yeah.
what Dongray Gu, he was a favorite of mine in the StarCraft 2 scene there for a while, Zerg
Oh,
player. Oh, he was just a joy to watch. So, but no, really good answers. That was really fascinating to hear about how, despite esports in Korea, taking off so hard, a lot of the parents were like, "Don't you do that." So
yeah,
I guess it wasn't too different here in
yeah,
America.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Artifice
think it's
teaches,
still graduating towards that, or there's still a barrier there here.
yeah.
yeah. You had another question lined up for him, didn't you, Owen?
It's more of a progression thing. So about this time last year, you were in Murloc Geniuses, correct? Up until
Yep.
about September. So from then until now, how do you feel your personal progress has gone? Like not your
Mm,
team, just you.
yeah. So I actually been thinking a lot about my personal stuff because like I feel like so the reason I kind of moved here was kind of bring back uh my motivation to really grow compared to Malachinas because back then I was so desperate to get better because
Mm-hmm.
at the time when I was trying to get on the Moloch Genius, basically I had one chance, one and one last chance to become a pro player, which was
Mm-hmm.
during I think regional qualifier at Burbank. That
Yeah,
was
and
my
you said
first.
if you didn't get it, you would go
Yeah,
back to school.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like at the time, my parents were like literally telling me, "Hey, by July, if you don't do anything, I'm gonna kick you out of house, like cut off the internet and everything." So I was like really desperate to become the best player I can get. So honestly, I do think I got better if I compare between Morlox and Tempo,
Mm-hmm.
but my growth, like the amount of growth I did during Morlox and compared to now, I think during Morlox I was getting better at faster pace. So that's the kind of main reason I kind of moved here to bring back that growth.
Oh, got it. So you kind of
Yeah,
plateaued and now you're hoping to keep
yeah.
going.
Sure.
Okay, I get it.
Now, after let's talk about HGC a little bit more. Now, you admitted you were disappointed with your results at the Western Clash. Has Tempo Storm and yourself experimented at all with some maybe internal switches, maybe a different shot caller or something like that? Just trying to get, like you kind of said just now, get past that plateau, because Tempo Storm dominates, and despite having a slow start this the first phase
Yep.
of season, call it season phase 2,
Yeah.
you guys really locked it down there towards the end and showed that traditional Tempo Storm dominance. um, are you what have you guys changed inside, if anything?
Since Western and now, or like at all?
uh
Since Western Clash?
yeah, well, let's say Western Clash.
Um, Time between Western and now, we didn't change too much. But as all know, we did kind of change, kind of roll between Cattle and Fury. I mean, it's kind of hard to say it's a roll swap because they both play tank, and all we did was like whenever we play two tank, we put Cattle in rotation tank, so it's not really too much of a change. Um, I guess one.
It's like
Yeah.
a smoothness as opposed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like changes. Okay.
Yeah, sure. So it was like barely like nothing. It was just natural change that we realized that it's working out pretty well. So
Okay.
Okay.
that's the only thing I think we changed so far at all. So
A little bit of a follow up to that. So HGC teams obviously scrim each other a lot.
yeah.
And this is personal curiosity on my point. Do things ever get a little goofy? Like, do they
Goofy?
like you guys try some really cheesy draft that you'd never really try just to see if it would catch the other team off guard? Like the Medevac Morales invincibility, like
that's
stuff
so.
like that. Does anything ever happen like that in scrims?
I mean, there are teams that do a lot of cheese. I'm not gonna say who, but
Mhm.
there are some couple insane comps that like people do. But I don't know if they'll actually run it. Like I see them trying it on tournament, but I don't know. People might seem interesting comps in HEC, like this phase because like yeah, some interesting comps.
Huh.
Okay, so I am glad to hear that it's not all completely serious business all the time.
I'm-
Scrims are obviously serious, but like
Yeah.
it's nice to see that they're willing to go. Hey, let's see if this
Experiment.
works. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. For
I'm
sure.
holding out hope for another Cloud9 murky moment at BlizzCon.
Oh,
That
man.
was one of my favorites. So
Oh.
She
Yeah.
Elena over there is a huge Murky fan.
huge.
Oh,
Like
did you like
I
us when we were Morlocks?
yes.
Cool.
I'm hoping that they bring a little more emphasis on specialists in general. I don't think there's enough love for them when it comes to the competitive scene. You've got like an Abathur and Sylvanas, and that's about it. So, speaking of HGC, so since this is the full first complete year of HGC, what are some things that you anticipate next year? Like, do you think there'll be bigger changes? Do you think they'll change a lot? Because like the first year competitive in HGC, the second year is two different animals. Like, do you anticipate a big step next year?
I think like I like how HEC like started everything, the league. I think it will really help grow the scene. I mean, I think it will grow even more. I think, and I hope it does. Like the things they did with like Beats thing, I think that's really good. Like what like first step to be more interesting for the viewers and everything. Those
That was very
like,
clever.
yeah, those. So I don't know if there'll be like big huge changes right at the start, but as HEC grows and goes on longer, I think there will be good changes. I
Okay.
hope Blizzard, please.
All right, so let's see. All right, currently, what hero that's not really played in the meta would you like to see like suddenly come back?
To support or like any hero in general.
Any hero?
Oh,
Well, let's
hero.
start with support since that's your big thing.
oh.
He's
I
gonna say Morales.
I don't know. Medic is kind of boring. I don't mind not playing her, but
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, right now, I personally think sport is not the like best, but it's pretty good stage compared to the other times.
Mhm.
Because all the heroes, all the spurs, I think are viable. Like Uther, Ariel, like those are super strong. I think Mav is pretty good at some time too.
Okay.
What else am I missing? Lily, but Lily, I don't know about Lily.
She's
What
the unloved
supports
one.
are there?
All right. Well, how about non-support then? Who dropped out of the meta?
Non-sports. Oh, I want to see more Rainer. And reason
Raynor.
is, do you know how Soccer Remaster just came out? So I've been playing a lot of campaign, and I miss how cool Jimmy is. So I want to see him more and Huts.
Huh.
Okay, side follow-up question. Okay, you get to pick Rainer. How do you draft around him?
Oh, sure. Rainer. I probably play a double support with Rainer, like how you play with Vala,
Hmm.
and some. I don't know how would you try with Rainer? It's been so long since I seen him in a cup, so I don't know where he's good at. Like I think he might be good where Vala is, but like also same time I don't think he is. So not sure.
Yeah, yeah, you're probably right on that. Vala has little more utility
Yeah.
with her talent, with her abilities than Rainer has going for him. But that's interesting. I like that answer. And yeah, Rainer is still cool. Like
Yeah.
the
He's
guy
awesome.
has been through so much
Yeah. Oh.
nonsense, and if he didn't get the girl at the end, I would have like actually driven to Blizzard headquarters and
Oh
just
man.
headbutted somebody in anger. You know,
Uh,
almost 20
Something.
years for Rayner and Kerrigan not to get together. Are you kidding? Done.
Yeah. That's. Ooh.
So it'd be kind of rough, man.
Yeah. Also, oh, I feel bad for him because like when I was playing campaign, like I'm going through the story again and all the crap that he had to go through. Dang, that's
uh,
dedication.
yeah, that's commitment right there.
Yeah.
So, Elena, you have another question.
I do. Well, speaking of characters, if you could pick a Blizzard Universe character to put in HOTS, what would you do? Like, who would you put in?
Who?
Yeah, someone who's not in yet.
Okay. I have to pick either from Diablo or StarCraft because I don't play WoW. I know
Okay.
people get hyped from like kill this out. I'm like, who the heck is that?
Bless your heart.
You and Willie have that in common.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Diablo, StarCraft, no
Overwatch.
Overwatch?
Or Blizzard
Uh,
Classic.
oh, Overwatch. Do you know I used to play Overwatch a lot and I was a dirty Hanzo picker. Like every game I would just pick Hanzo.
Hanzo
So,
was a class.
Did you enjoy it?
yeah, like it's my
Okay.
favorite. Like that's the only
Would
reason I play.
would he be your choice to put in Heroes or somebody from StarCraft?
Uh, my love for Hanzo is pretty up there. So yeah, either Hanzo or let me think about something in Diablo. Because there are all cool characters from StarCraft already in HUD.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Diablo maybe. Oh, Decker Kane.
Deckard
I don't know
Cain.
how they would put it, but I want to see him in HUD.
Find a way.
Yeah, find a way. Like Blizzard, do your magic.
Well,
Yeah, so those two.
why don't we help Blizzard out here?
Oh man.
Let's build Deckard Kane. Let's well, let's pick your brain.
Would
we
he
gotta
be
think-
a support or would he be a like he wouldn't be an assassin?
I mean,
I
he
don't, I don't
could.
think so.
I don't
Good?
know. He could. I don't know, hit him with the canes. I don't know.
hit him with the stick.
I mean, I guess the Medivh and Decker King kind of like what's it called? It's a little bit similar
Mhm.
in terms of like they both wear canes and robe and other stuff.
Mhm.
But if Decker King was in game, I see him more of a support role. I think.
Mhm.
I don't think he can be tank. I don't know. He's
Maybe like
I
an
don't think he's
off support kind of.
maybe yeah. I guess kind of like Medivh.
Okay.
A little bit. Maybe gives your ally like buff every time you say like, hey, come a while and listen. I don't know. Oh, actually, no. Like that should be a taunt for enemy team. Like if you cast it, it's like, hey, come and listen. Like they just come and get taunted. I think that's that would be
You can
cool.
make that his ultimate. Stay a
Yeah.
while and listen.
Yeah, like they or like maybe stun or something.
Maybe that would sleep everybody.
Yeah. That's cool.
Are there any characters
fun.
with a sleep mechanic?
I don't think so. Not on
Not
Hearts yet.
yet. I think it'll eventually get there.
Yeah, it's possible. So, okay. So, have you had a chance to look at some of the PTR changes coming up?
Oh, I actually haven't yet. Is there up?
Yeah,
I think they just, like, in the last 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, I just woke up, so I...
Things about changing, who is it, Morales? Changing...
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it said something about removing Morales' mana and doing an energy bar.
Oh, what the heck? It's just like
Yeah.
Ariel?
Yeah, and okay,
Wait, that's
so
cancer.
let's... oh, it gets better.
Okay.
Let me... Elena, do you have that handy with you real quick?
Not yet.
Because there is a Reddit post about it. And like her mana got removed with a rapidly recharging energy bar.
Yeah, I saw that.
She doesn't regenerate energy while she's healing someone. She gets a shield buster, like she can talent into a shield buster at 13 or 16.
Mm-hmm.
There's just some insane changes. Can you post that in the Skype chat, in the Power Hour chat, please? And we can
see that.
Yeah, like Leoric is getting a rework.
Something about, where is it?
Gamescom.
I'm very jealous of Gamescom right now.
But yeah, there's...
The Illinois Nightmare mount is finally getting released. That's cool because every time I stream with it, everyone's like, "Hey, where'd you get that mount?" And I always say, "I don't know. They say it's going to be released someday."
So it looks like Elena forgot that I can't click links in Skype because that'll mess up my my window, and we'll get an event like what happened to poor Jimmy last night.
Oh, that was very entertaining. Yeah.
So yeah,
the Jaina changes are going to be effective, I think. It's about time she got it. She needs skins. You hear me? She needs skins. But no, Morales, the Safeguard and Grenade are cooldown based. I like the talents. Another Cleanse removal. Cleanse and Venom are going bye-bye for like everybody.
She gets a, and you see there at the level 7, she gets a kind of... Guardian of Ancient Kings-esque choice between 2 talents with a plus 25 armor on her W, and then her W removing all slows from a target. If it removes a slow, it's -4 on the cooldown.
Oh.
So like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, she kind of seems viable now because she doesn't have to back for mana anymore.
Yeah,
and that takes a whole lot of time. Just saves her so much time, and she's got a form of Cadius reactor built in. When she's healing somebody, she gets 2% of her max health back. And I'm like, the Chromie changes are insane, though.
Oh, Chromie. I hate Chromie, so I'm not gonna get it.
He'll be hit. Like, yeah, most supports just like Chromie quite a bit, so.
Yeah, so I guess Blizzard is on the way to kind of remove the cleanse from heroes. I'm not really sure about that, but because like cleanse is one of the things that really kind of differentiate like between like good and bad supports. So it's so satisfying when you cleanse stuff, but I guess they kind of want to remove it. That's kind of sad.
I don't know if they're going to remove it all like they did with Venom. I think they're going to kind of try to balance it out because it seems like it's almost too much. Like it's the one thing that can change an entire fight.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a good cleanse saves you from like an ETC mosh. It saves that one person you need to survive an APOC, something like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it also sometimes it helps you save that person that is getting punished for making a mistake, and maybe they want to kind of step that down a little. If you make a mistake, you get punished. You don't get a freebie. So.
So how do you feel about we'll just call it the eventual extinction of cleanse? I can't think of a whole lot of heroes that have cleanse on them still. I don't think Brightwing's gonna come away with it either. this PTR patch. I heard someone say I don't think Brightwing has cleanse anymore.
What? Why, Blizzard? Why you do this?
Oh.
I mean, when they removed the cleanse from Moth, I mean, I kind of understand because like Moth was doing way too much, like all the utility cleanse, the kiosk, sustain. So it makes sense that they remove cleanse from Moth, but like on hero like Bradley, and I don't know, what heroes have cleanse now other than Lily?
Charism at 16.
Oh yeah, but that's like 16. Like this, I don't know.
I think Lucio still does technically, but that's his 20, and that's sometimes you never have that option.
Oh, I don't know. I wish they have a lot of cleanses.
I feel like it's another one of those things that they're kind of moving/removing to get people to pick other things. The same thing, the way they did Thrall. They changed him completely because you would only play him one way and one way only. So I think that's kind of maybe why they're doing it. Not sure.
They should at least make cleanse an option, like they did with Uther. So sometimes like you kind of pick cleanse, but I guess they more or less they just nope, you're not getting cleansed by.
Yeah. Well, you said you dislike Chromie. Is that like your least favorite to play versus, or is there another that you hate being on the other side?
Chromie's pretty up there because those poke is so insane and long range. But other than that, yeah, there are a couple like Lunara. Lunara is like nightmare for support. Like one like poke brings your almost entire team to like I don't know, maybe like 70-60% with the poison. Yeah, those I hate those. And Godan is annoying. Garage is I don't know. There's a lot of heroes that I would rather not play verse.
Yeah, Chromie's is one of my what I like to call my tilt heroes. Like, when I'm like really annoyed at heroes, I'll either go to Nova or I'll go to Chromie.
Nova? Nova's pretty fun, I guess.
Yeah, see, now I'm involved with roller derby, and that was the reason I wanted to get into heroes because Nova had a roller derby skin. I already liked Nova. Wow. I liked her when she was supposed to be in StarCraft Ghost.
Oh wait, that game never came out, right?
I know.
Oh,
that's why I was so excited.
Feels
to see
bad,
that.
man.
Yeah. So that's why I was excited when I saw Nova in StarCraft 2. I was like, "That's the StarCraft Ghost chick."
Yeah.
And
not quite.
And she's got a roller derby skin, sweet. You know. But when Chromie came out, I was a mess. Like that was the last hero I wanted to come out. Like I was like, it's gonna be a dragon. This is gonna be sweet. And look at the wings. It's definitely gonna be like Alex Straza or something. And we get Chromie, and I completely I completely flipped out. Like I was on a hate rage for Chromie for like months.
I think you just dislike gnomes. That's what it is.
Is what are they called?
Yeah, they're gnomes.
Oh, okay.
Well, she is, not the whole dragon set, but just her.
Oh.
But now I found out, hey, I can hit skill shots kind of, so that makes Chromie really effective, and I can just completely trash people with her. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Kel'Thuzad, who's coming out here real soon. You don't seem that impressed with him.
Me?
Yeah,
I
thought I heard
that. Well, he's not a WoW player, so he doesn't have the backstory.
Yeah, like I don't know all the hype around it. Like first of all, because I don't know WoW, and second of all, he's not support, so it was like meh, whatever it is. Like same thing with Garsh. Like I know a lot of people were, I don't know if a lot of people they're like, hey, Garsh is coming to HUD, and especially Free because he's a WoW player. It's like, oh, I'm gonna play Garsh every game, and I'm just seeing them like. Who's that guy?
I'm not a fan of him, but I had to sit through his raids and they were not fun. So
I just like his toss. I'm looking forward to when HGC can start picking him, just because that's gonna lead to some hilarious moments.
Oh,
just chucking people. Just chucking people over walls. I mean, that's some S tier displacement right there.
Yeah, like my team's like not hook, throw magnet. They always get like thrown to backline.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see the thing I want to see is if it still works is like Diva bomb boosting a Diva bomb across the map and then Garrosh throwing it that final bit of distance.
I just wonder if you could throw that at a tower.
Tower?
The mecha bomb?
Like inside the wall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it can.
That would be entertaining.
It's a AoE radius of where he can throw something to. So anything within that circle, Garrosh can chuck it to.
Yeah,
so yeah, that's absolutely doable if it still works. You can gorge a mecha.
The goal for me would be to see him throw a mecha at Zagara ult as it's opening.
Oh, like the ball?
Yeah.
That would be so sick.
They're pretty cool.
I think that's my goal is to see that combo. Speaking of Zagara, she actually is getting a new skin for the first time like in forever.
Oh, really?
The Crypt Queen Zagara from the little video that they posted.
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
I don't think there's a picture of it yet, but the one that was in the little cartoon, I think that's going to be her new skin. Oh. So that should be exciting.
Hey, no support skin. Feels bad, man.
Not yet. Maybe next time.
So, but yeah, we're coming about to the end of the interview at this point. We're hitting about the 30-minute mark. Jundi, is there any shout-outs you'd like to give to anybody?
Shout-outs? I mean, there's a lot of people that I kind of think up to this day, like, first of all, like my team were sticking as a team for like a year. I think that's pretty long in NA at least. We don't always win, but whenever we do, we kind of come back, just like we did at HEC. So yeah, that's big for my team, and of course, my org Tempo. They picked us up, and they're great guys. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure.
Shout out.
Also, all the people that I played with back in amateur, there are a lot. I don't know if I can name everything right now, but because I had them at amateur scene and really grow, that I was able to be in pro. Like, I can't say they're the best teammate I've ever had. Like, they're the best players. I cannot say that, but because they were there in my team, I was able to grow and come all the way here. So they were like Daihu, I know I was teaming with Quinn, Tiger JK, Nightmare, all those people. So
I
yeah.
like that kind of shout out. That's really nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's like one of the nicest things like I've heard in a shout out. Thank you. Just thank you to everyone who helped me get here.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't hear that often. It's just refreshing to know, some players still think like that.
Yeah.
I love
it's because
that.
it's June.
Oh.
Nicest guy NA.
Oh.
So
I think I can agree with that.
Yeah. So
one last thing before you go, what, if any, if you have any thoughts on improving the crossing of the threshold between the college and amateur into the pro scene? Like, do you have any thoughts on how to improve that?
You mean how they could break into the pro scene like better?
Yeah, like how to get more amateur, like to build the pro scene up more.
I didn't really think about this too much, but I think having better
infrastructure.
Yeah, for kind of amateur, like I think one of the reasons why amateur teams don't kind of break into the scene like as often is because like every time like their team doesn't last long enough and stuff. So like as a like Korean perspective that I've seen a lot of other games like infrastructure and stuff, like they all have like coach that really helps to relieve any team pressure they have. It could be like maybe they had a really heartbreaking loss and everyone's like tilted each other. They've kind of someone to kind of, hey, it's okay, kind of like a player coach I think that would be really help. Mud did help. I don't know if there are people like that in amateur scene, but like other than that, of course, like just improving as a team. Yes, really, and they need to be really. I feel like if amateur player, like individual player or team, really want to be in pro scene, they really have to be, like desperate to be in the scene. That's like as because as for me, when I was in just random amateur team, like no one knew who I was. Like I was just so desperate to get better. Like I tried really hard, like hard, a lot harder than I'm doing right now, which is kind of sad, but I'm getting there. So
like a dedication thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Like you can't just expect to be pro after like a month. Like, you just can't unless you're just good at game. Like there are some people like that, but you can't just expect. Hey, I played on amateur. Like I won a couple of games. Oh, like I should be pro now. Like if you start thinking that, then you're not gonna last long because like right now level between pro and amateur is so big that yeah. So
okay.
I think the last Crucible definitely taught us that the gap between the amateur scene and the pro scene is indeed quite wide because I mean even in Death is in the HGC, but a lot of people kind of put an asterisk beside their name since they did lose their Crucible match. So that gap is still wide, and that's a really good point. If you definitely want to make it, you've got to have that hunger for wanting to be a professional and that drive to keep you going when you have setbacks, and that's really good advice. I like it.
Oh, there's some like even pro players currently that it's not even that like they don't really care about the game, which is kind of sad that. Even those kind of pro players right now who is like, oh, whatever, like I don't need to practice hard, are still in the pro scene. Like, I'm not really trashing.
They're not hungry enough to want.
Yeah, so like I feel like amateur teams should be able to take place of pro players that are not hungry enough. But right now it's not happening that much. So I hope amateur scene grows so that the all the players and team at the HCC are more trying hard and dedicated, which ultimately that would help grow the NA scene and not become an NA law anymore. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's right. All right. So I think at this point we're going to wrap it up because we're now pushing the 40-minute mark at this point with Elena's brilliant last question. Again, thank you so much for your time, June. I appreciate it. You good luck in the second half of phase 2 in the HGC with Tempo Storm, and we hope to see you at BlizzCon, man.
Yeah,
I'll be there. I'll cheer for you.
Oh, and also I live pretty close to BlizzCon, so I don't have to travel.
That's so good.
It will be so good. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yep. All right, and we're going back to the show.